So you finally get Halo Infinite for your PC, and you go to the video settings, you start putting everything in high, ultra, max settings just to look as beautiful as it can be. And then you jump into the game and your frames are inconsistent, your game is crashing, you're getting performance issues left and right, and you're getting frustrated with the game and you just don't know what to do. Well, today I'm going to show you how to optimally put your settings in the best way that you can get frames and avoid crashing left and right. So let's jump right into it. So we're going to go to our settings and go to video. This is what we're going to be working with, and I'm going to go through every single one of these and tell you where you should have them for the best performance in your computer. Now the first one we're going to do is field of view. This I set it into 120 just because I want the max amount of like just things on my screen. I want to see pretty much the max amount of things, just so I can, like, if an enemy pops through a corner, I see them, I can shoot them down. And yeah, I personally like the max setting. I know a lot of people put it around like the 100. I personally like the 120. It's what helps the most with me. Then we're gonna go down to the resolution. Make sure that you have this correct for your monitor. I have it 1920 by 1080, so that's where I keep it, but every monitor is different. Curve monitors, I believe that their resolution scale is higher, so pay attention to that. Minimum frame rate, I keep it at 60. Then maximum frame rate, I keep it at 240 because I have a 240 hertz monitor. But if you have a 144, 100 and whatever you have, just make sure that this is correct. Now VSync, I turn this off. Limit inactive frame rate, I turn this off. Now we're gonna go to the meat and potatoes of this. This is where you click the video. Graphics. An anti-alias, I'm gonna put it in low. Texture filtering, low. Ambient occlusion, you're gonna put this in low. Texture quality, I actually keep this in medium. Why do you keep this in medium? Because you want the textures to be nice and defined, just so you can just kind of tell what's what in the map. Tell a box from like a building from an enemy. You want this to be at medium and it doesn't really hurt you, so I keep this in medium. Geometry quality, I'm gonna do low. Reflections, I'm going to turn this off. No need for reflections. Depth of field, if there was an off button I would do the off, but there's only low, so I would do low. Shadow quality, I'm going to do low. Lighting quality, you're going to go low. Volumetric fog quality, whatever that means, you want it off. Cloud quality, another one that if there was an off button I would have off. Dynamic wind, sounds cool but completely useless, off. Ground quality, high, I'm going to put it in low. Effects quality, I'm going to turn this down to low. Decal quality, I'm going to set this down to low too. Animation quality, you're going to put this in auto. Terrain quality, keep this in medium. Again, you want to tell your enemy from the background. You want, if they're in the rocks, you want to see them. You want to tell apart what's a rock, what's your enemy, so keep this in medium. Simulation quality, I'm going to put this in low. Vlogging quality, I'm going to turn this off. ASIC compute, this is kind of like up to you. I turned this on and it kind of like dipped my FPS, and now I turn it off and my FPS goes up, so I would keep it up. Blur, you want to always put the 0. There's no need for blurs in video games, so I don't know why it's here. Screen shake, you're gonna do 0. Again, who wants their screen to shake? Exposure and full screen effects, personally I played with these on 100 the first like week of the game, and I didn't see anything like any difference, and then I turned them off to 0. I personally, it really didn't do anything for me. If anything, it just makes the game look a little bit better, so I keep the exposure at 100 and the full screen effects also at 100. Speed lines, you want to turn those off. And sharpening, the default is going to be 60. You want that all the way up. You want the nice crisp sharpening, so always keep those high. All right guys, those are my settings. Hopefully they help and they give you the max amount of FPS and the least amount of crashes. If you enjoyed this video and was helpful in any way, please consider liking the video. Subscribe if you want more Halo content. My next video is going to be on controller settings, so if you're excited about learning the best control settings, keep tuned and check and turn on notifications on. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care guys.